Hello and welcome to my channel Stat Academy. In our today's video, we should learn about the topic dispersion and its measurements. So before going to the topic, let's just quickly recap our previous topic, which is the measure of central tendency. The measure of central tendency told us that the varied values have a common tendency to cluster around a central value. This is true, but only by central tendency we cannot define the overall nature of a data set. So, for example, suppose we have the marks obtained by 5 students in an examination, and the marks are as follows: it is 60, 65, 70, 80 and 85, and we have an average of 72. So the student who got the mark 60 also have an average of 72, and the student who got the marks 85 also have an average of 72. So to overcome this problem of central tendency, we have another measure which is called dispersion. So we see that the values of the variable are not all equal, and in some cases the values are very close to one another, and in some cases the values are very far apart from one another. So to know the overall nature of data beside average, we have to study another measurement, which is the measurement of dispersion. The dispersion indicates the extent to which the given values differ among themselves, or equivalently how they are scattered about the average. So there exists a device which is used to measure dispersion, or namely scatter, and this is referred to as the measures of dispersion. The most common measures of dispersions are: the first one is range, then mean deviation, then standard deviation, and the last one is quartile deviation. So in this video we should discuss about range. The range is the most common and simplest measure of dispersion. So the definition of range is, this is defined as the difference between the greatest and least of its given set of values. So the range is denoted by R, and this is the difference between highest value and the lowest value. And for group frequency type data, the range can be considered as the difference between the largest upper class boundary and the smallest lower class boundary. So we should see some example here. Suppose a variable takes the values 3, 5, -1, 8 and 4. Then calculate the range. So the range is denoted by capital R, and this is the difference between largest value and the smallest value. Here in our data set, the largest value is 8. So 8 minus the smallest value is -1. So 8 minus of -1, that means 8 plus 1 is equals to 9. So the dispersion of this data set is 9. Again, this is given a frequency distribution of marks of 50 students in a class. The class limits are given as 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60 and so on, and the last class limit is 80. So we already discussed that the range for a group frequency type data is the difference between the uppermost class boundary, that means 80, minus the lowermost class boundary, that means 31. So the range for this group frequency type data is 949. So by range we can see the spread of values in a data set. So in our next video we should learn about the mean deviation. So if you like my video, then please subscribe my channel. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.